What is your name, please?
My name is Myna Shelton.
What is your name, please?
My name is Myna Shelton.
What is your name, please?
My name is Myna Shelton.
Two of these people are imposters. Only one of them is the real Myna Shelton, and is the only one sworn to tell the truth.
Geritol, America's #1 tonic. Geritol, the fast-acting, high-potency tonic that helps you feel stronger, fast, presents To Tell the Truth. Now, here's our host and dealer in fact and fiction, Bud Collier.
Thank you, and good evening. This is a game, as you probably know, of deliberate misrepresentation, wherein four presumably smart people try to find out which one of three challengers has sworn to tell the truth. And now let's meet our cross-examiners. What is your name, please?
My name is Polly Bergen.
My name is John Cameron Swayze.
My name is Hildy Park.
My name is Dick Van Dyke.
And I can attest that these people are telling nothing but the truth. Now, standing right up here are three people, all of whom claim to be the same person, by name Myna Shelton. Now, to tell the truth, only one of these people is the real Myna Shelton. The other two have assumed that identity in an attempt to fool our cross-examiners, and of course, they don't have to stick to the truth. Now, panel, if you'll open the envelope in front of you, you'll find a photostatic copy of an affidavit. Will you please listen and follow along while I read it? I, Myna Shelton, am a special criminal investigator in the office of the county prosecutor. I deal in murder, arson, and other felonies. I am an ex-postmaster and was once a secretary to the governor of my state. For 7 years, I was active in show business as a singer and dancer in vaudeville and nightclubs. Despite the fact that I am a grandmother, I am proficient in the art of Judo. I swear that the above statement is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. To play our game, these three people all claim to be Myna Shelton, special criminal investigator. Panel, you'll each question as usual for 30 seconds each for a total of 5 minutes. At the end of that time, you'll be asked to register your vote for the one whom you think, in your opinion, is the real Myna Shelton. And just because she's so disgustingly tan, having just come back from Florida, we start our questioning with Hildy Park. Hildy?
Thank you, I'm sorry. Number one, could you tell me the difference between a felony and a misdemeanor?
I beg your pardon?
Could you tell me the difference between a felony, since you deal in them, and a misdemeanor?
Well, a misdemeanor is really not as great an offense as a felony. A felony, you would be imprisoned in a state prison if you are to commit a felony.
I see. Number three, would you tell me what county it is that you are in the office of the county prosecutor?
Nassau County.
Nassau County, that is in Long Island.
That's all for the tan girl. On down to the anemic-looking one, Dick Van Dyke. It's only by contrast, Dick.
I can use it so healthy. Number three, what do you have to do in order to own a revolver or an automatic pistol in this state?
Let's see now. What was that question again?
What do you have to do to legally own a revolver in New York State?
I really don't know.
Number two?
What was the question, please?
What do you have to do to legally own a revolver in New York State?
You would have to have a gun permit.
I think they stalled you out of your 30 seconds, Dick. Up to the head of the table here, Polly Bergen.
Number one, you say you were secretary to a governor. How do you address a governor? Mr. Governor, or Your Excellency. Number two, how do you address a governor?
Well, I would address the governor H.G.
H.G.?
H.G.
H.G. What does H.G. mean? Pal.
Well, they are the initials of the governor.
Oh. Number three.
All right, John Cameron Swayze.
Number one, what's the difference between Judo and Jujitsu?
Well, they're just about the same. Only with judo, you could kill a man by
Number three,
just
what do you
hitting
think
a
about
certain
that?
nerve.
It's a line of defense.
Which is the most deadly? Number two.
Judo.
Judo is.
Judo, I would think, yes, because boys,
What state?
What
What
state?
state are you the secretary to the governor?
New Jersey.
In New Jersey.
New Jersey, that's...
What's the governor's name?
The governor now is, Robert Myna.
Yes, that's
Bob.
right. Number one. Where's the state house? In the state.
Hope you know where it is, Johnny. Hildy?
If you're really interested in finding out, I'll find out. Where's the State House, number one?
Trenton, New Jersey.
You are or were secretary to the governor of New Jersey? And what was...
No, I was secretary to my own governor.
And who was
governor of
he?
New Jersey.
And what was his name?
Hoffman.
And this was how long ago?
Oh, this was several years ago now.
And you were in show business before then?
Oh, yeah.
What did you used to do?
I used to sing.
And
But good.
I like this. Is this part of the thing that you learn in judo?
That's why I had to take up judo.
Dick Van Dyke.
Number one, I like your confidence. If I say was a fourth offender and I was picked up for robbery, what would that mean?
Are you addressing me?
Yes.
Fourth,
If I was a fourth offender and I was picked up
For robbery.
For robbery.
you would have to rob the warden, boy. You'd be there. That would be it. You'd be out of this world.
For how long?
Forever.
Forever and ever.
Goodbye forever.
Let me ask you the question I missed. Would registration of a revolver in this state be legal?
I don't know too much about the laws of New York. I know a little bit more about them in New Jersey.
Polly?
Well, I'm almost afraid to ask you, but number three, how do you address a governor?
Your Excellency.
Your Excellency. Tell me, a vice president, number three, a vice president is second in command to a president. Could you tell me who is second in command to a governor? Number two, who is second in command to a governor? Number one, could you tell me? Lieutenant Governor. A lieutenant governor. You say that you deal in murder and arson. Have you ever had any personal contact with a murderer? I sure have. You have? You want to hear all about it?
Afraid we'll have to wait to hear about it unless John wants to pursue it. John?
No, I'll drop that. I want to ask you about your number one. Where were you a postmaster or postmistress?
In Rockville, Maryland.
Rockville, Maryland. How large a town is that?
Well, Rockville is it's not a very large town. Of course, it's the county seat there of Montgomery County.
How many carriers are there?
How many what?
How many carriers? Postmen.
Carriers? We have a post office.
No, I mean, don't you have carriers in the post office?
Well, I don't know how many carriers we have. I don't like post.
Mail is slow down there. Hildy?
Number two, how many grandchildren do you have?
Oh, I have one.
I thought it was going to be the way she wound up for that, so. Number three, how many grandchildren do you have?
One.
Oh, number one?
I have three.
I knew somebody had them. What are their ages?
We may never know, and I'm sorry because I know it would be very significant, but it's time to separate fact from fiction now, cross-examiners.
Oh, it's fun.
This is a secret vote because, as you know, the amount of money our challengers win will depend upon the accuracy of your individual selection. So will you please now mark your ballots? And for all you good folks at home, now comes your chance. We're going to give you a final look at the team of challengers so that you at home can decide whether the real Myna Shelton is number one, number two, or number three. Now, may I have the ballots, please?
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to figure out if it's the one I think it is or the one that I'm sure it isn't.
All right. Now, remember, there are 4 votes cast. 1 vote from each of our cross-examiners. The team of challengers will get $250 for every incorrect vote. So if the team fools the entire panel, you can divide $1,000. All right. You ready? Let's see how our panel has voted. This is Polly Bergen's ballot, and she votes for number 1. John Cameron Swayze has marked his ballot for number 1. Hildy Parks believes it to be number 3. Dick Van Dyke has marked as his choice number 1. All right, let's do a little recapitulation there now and see how we stand. 3 votes for number 1. No votes for number 2. 1 vote for number 3.
I'll lay odds it's number 2.
What makes you think that?
Because it's the one that nobody figures it is, so it has to be.
Oh, but you did so well last week. All right, are you ready now to find out how it goes this week?
Why, sure.
I guess.
Start off the new year right? Okay. Will the real Myna Shelton please stand up? Hildy, you're scowling. What's the matter?
Well, I don't want to seem to be rude, particularly since I'm the only guy that went for number 3, but number 2, if you worked for the governor, he had to be sick sometime. How come you didn't know it was the lieutenant governor who came in?
I started to say, I don't remember exactly, and you rang the bell. I didn't ring the bell. You rang the bell.
Oh, well, let's blame it on him. I didn't remember that bell tonight.
I was trying to think of the lieutenant governor's name at the time.
Oh, I see.
kind of thought
I'm supposed to tell you the truth.
Misunderstood.
Very difficult. I mean,
Thought you wanted the identity, the actual
Okay,
name of
all
the
is
person
forgiven.
involved. Dick, you raise your hand.
I was going to ask the same question. The other thing, I didn't catch H.G.
H.G. Yes.
What does that mean?
That's Harold G. Hoffman.
Oh.
She personally knew the governor.
That's right. You called him, and that's what scared you. Well,
Yes,
that's
I
all the
knew.
time we have, and I want to tell you that you have done a great job, believe me. Last week, they nipped into a few of them, but the first week, they were fooled entirely, and here you are again now, fooling them right down the line. So not too much to worry about. Incorrect votes all the way. As you see, there were number 3 for number 1 and 1 for number 3. I got to find out first now. Number 1, who are you really?
My name is Gussie Mitchell. I'm from Washington, D.C., and I am a bridal consultant in China and silver with Charles Schwartz & Son in Washington, D.C. and Silver Spring.
Well, now that the commercial is over, ladies and gentlemen, let's find out about number 3.
My name is Dorothy Munster, and I live in New York, and I work for Rosette Pennington, a very, very exclusive dress shop.
Well, we got another commercial. Before we go along, Mr. Shelton, I understand you're entering upon a new and very exciting job tomorrow. Is that right?
Well, I don't know if it's exciting or not, but to me it's more important because I will now be under civil service.
Good for you.
I will be the secretary in and for the county prosecutor's office.
Congratulations to you.
Well,
Good luck.
bunch
And
of fellows.
to all of you panel, congratulations. Split the $1,000. Good health to you. All right. Now, can we have our next team of challengers?
What is your name, please?
My name is Tom Joseph.
What is your name, please?
My name is Tom Joseph.
What is your name, please?
My name is Tom Joseph.
2 of these people are imposters. Only one of them is the real Tom Joseph and is the only one sworn to tell the truth.
All right, panel, we have our second problem for the evening now. These 3 people all claim to be Tom Joseph. And as you know, only the real Tom Joseph has sworn to tell the truth. So please listen, if you will, while I read the affidavit. I, Tom Joseph, was born and raised in Texas. I am now a member of the Texas State Legislature. After my discharge from the service, I attended college under the GI Bill and graduated with a degree in agriculture. I started with $350, and before I was 30 years old, I controlled more than $1 million worth of real estate, had an interest in several oil wells, and was chairman of the board of 3 banks. At one time, I received over 600 proposals of marriage, which in no way accounts for the fact that I got married 3 days ago and am now in New York on my honeymoon. I swear that the above statement is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Signed, Tom Joseph. And now, with our game again, these 3 people, as you know, all claim to be Tom Joseph of the Texas State Legislature. Panel, you again will question each for 30-second periods to a total of 5 minutes, and then you'll be asked to register your vote for the one person who, in your opinion, is the real Tom Joseph. And this time, we'll go to the ladies again and start with Polly Bergen.
Number one, does the government have any sort of tax benefit for oil investments?
What do you mean by oil investments? Of course, you know...
For being in oil, for having oil wells or...
We have a 27.5% depletion income tax.
I see. Number two, do you agree with that? Is there any other benefit you know of? Or do you agree that this is a benefit the government permits?
It seems to me that everything the government does for us depletes the resources.
Fair enough.
Good note to end it on, too. John Cameron Swayze.
Number 3, I want to hear about these 600 proposals to marriage.
Well, after we brought in Charlie 3, you see, up around Lubbock, Texas, fellas thought I ought to throw a party, so I did, and they brought this master ceremonies fellow out from Hollywood, and I got on the television, state, network out there, and he said to me, he said, how do you feel having $1 million? And I said, like having a gorgeous wife. And he said, well, have you a gorgeous wife? I said, no. He said, would you like to have one? I said, sure. And within a week, I got 600 proposals to marry.
Number 2, what is the capital?
Sorry, Johnny, that was a long answer, I'm afraid. Hildy?
Very interesting, though.
Excuse me. Number one, with all this millions of dollars and oil wells and things like that, who takes care of your money? Do you manage most of it yourself or what?
Well, to be perfectly honest with you, the Internal Revenue handles most of my money.
It's either them or this new 3-day-old wife, huh? Number 2, would you tell... Well, you know what? Never mind. Number 2, would you tell me how Texas voted in the last election?
Well, in the last election, Texas voted Democratic.
As far as we can go on that one, Dick.
Number 1, what is the chief byproduct of oil?
Petrochemicals.
Petrochemicals?
Right.
That's bigger than even gasoline, of course, wouldn't be a byproduct, would it?
Well, of course, gasoline. I was trying to think of it all.
I see. Number 2, what do you think is the largest byproduct of oil?
Money, brother. Is there any other?
Number 3, what would you say is the largest byproduct of oil?
I think this fellow's right.
Is that is right. Number 1,
Holly?
Number 3, you've been in, let's see now, real estate, oil, banks. What's the best investment you ever made?
My wife.
Isn't that adorable?
Yes, ma'am.
Number 2, you're in the state legislature. What is your capacity?
I'm a senator.
You're a senator?
Yes.
I see. I'd ask something about senators, but I don't know anything about senators, so I'll...
Well, your time is up anyway. So, Johnny?
Number 3, what's the capital of Texas?
Austin, Texas.
Where were you born?
I was born in Brownwood.
Where?
Brownwood.
Where's the Panhandle?
Panhandle, that's in the north.
Where's Amarillo?
It's in the Panhandle.
Number 1, where were you born?
I was born in Texas.
Yes, I know. What part?
I was born in Houston, Texas.
Houston?
Yes.
What's the largest town in Texas now?
Houston.
Houston. Number 2, what is the largest town in Texas?
Well, being born in Dallas, I'd hate to say it out loud.
What do you think of Fort Worth?
It's the jumping off place to West Texas.
You must have been born in Dallas.
Hildy, a second shot for you.
Number 3, what is rotation planting?
Rotation planting? Well, miss, that's a system whereby you don't deplete the land by using up too much of the minerals in it. You rotate crops. And one year you'll plant one barley, and then you'll plant oats and that sort of thing, and you rotate them.
And if you're lucky, you get oil out of the whole thing. Huh?
Well, of course, that's fine.
Number 2, would you tell me who is the head of the legislature in Texas?
Well, now, that's a hard question because our legislature is patterned after you know...
I have to stop you right in the middle, I'm afraid. Dick?
Oh.
Number 1, did you marry one of the 600 girls that you got proposals for?
No, sir.
You married a Texas girl?
No.
Where's she from?
From Mississippi.
From Mississippi?
Yes.
Number 2...
Well, that's all we can find out. You should have enough facts now to figure out and separate fact from fiction, so would you please mark your ballot? And again, while our panel is voting, we'll allow you folks at home to take a final look at our team of challengers. So you can decide whether the real Tom Joseph is number 1, number 2, or number 3. Now, may I have the ballots, please?
I'm going the other way this time.
Okay. Once again, may I remind you that there are 4 votes cast, 1 vote for each of our cross-examiners. Team of challengers will get $250 for every incorrect vote, which can be as high as $1,000. Not an oil well, but it's all right. Now let's see how our panel has voted. This is Polly Bergen's ballot. She votes for number 3. Dick Van Dyke has marked his choice as number 3. Hildy Parks believes it to be number 3. John Cameron Swayze marked his ballot for number 3. All right, we have unanimity of choice there now, ladies and gentlemen. And panel, are you ready to find out what's your hunch this time, Polly?
My hunch?
Yeah.
My hunch is that it's number 1.
Your hunch is that it's number 1.
Yes.
Okay, panel, you all ready? Mm-hmm. Will the real Tom Joseph please stand up? Why didn't you follow your hunch?
Could we just guess now and not ask any questions from now on? Could we just change all the rules?
You mean work backwards?
No, I mean, just don't ask questions. Just have them come in and say, eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Well, what you might do, might cast your vote first and ask the questions afterwards. All right, just quickly now. Number 2, who are you really and what do you do?
My name is W.G. Foster. I'm from Florence, South Carolina. I'm a minister in the Presbyterian Church, minister of the First Church there.
Shake hands with a fellow Presbyterian. As for number 3?
My name is Red Evans. I'm a songwriter and a music publisher, and I'd like to stop talking with this accent.
Sure was. Well, it was a good one.
As a matter of fact, Polly Bergen, just the other day, went into the studio and recorded a song that I wrote, and I was supposed to go to the session, Dream Love, you all.
Oh, my God. Well, I'll tell you, we better sell an awful lot of records.
Yeah, you better.
All right, one thing I'd like to find out, if I may, I understand it was just a note was given to me that your bride of 3 days is backstage. Is that right, Tom?
That's sure right, Mike.
Would she come out here so we can see what she looks like after these 600 proposals? Miss Joseph, one question enters my mind. Did you propose to Tom or did he propose to you?
He proposed to me.
That's a girl. Well, it's certainly nice to have you all here. May I wish you both all the happiness in the world and congratulate our team of challengers who got a clean sweep of $1,000, and our congratulations to you for being here with us tonight. Good night. Good night to our panel, whose names, in case you've forgotten them, are...
My name is Wrong Way Corrigan.
My name is Spike Jones.
My name is Mud.
My name's Eloise.
Well, to tell the truth, my name is Bud Collier. Saying good night until next week. So long, everybody.
Travel arrangements for To Tell the Truth are made through American Airlines. American Airlines flies our contestants in luxurious comfort aboard DC-7 flight ships. To Tell the Truth is a Mark Goodson, Bill Codman production in association with the CBS Television Network.